Well, today I'm going to generate some actual original content. It is going to be a tutorial on how to install I2P. I2P is an anonymous peer-to-peer darknet software written in Java. Wow, what does that mean? Well, what that means is basically you can access an alternative private anonymous internet if you have Java installed on your computer. So, this is a brand new install. Let me install Java quickly. So, open up Chrome. I'm going to go to java.com. I'm going to download Java for free. By the way, I2P is completely free and completely open source. So what that means is you can, if you know how to program in Java a bit, you can actually make things for it, I guess. Alright? So we're downloading it. Alright. Now we're installing it. Alright, it is installing the base files for Java. Okay, so it's not quite done yet. It's doing something, but now it is done. Okay, close. Now comes the step for downloading I2P. We're going to go to i2p2.de. This is the home site for I2P. So we're just going to navigate there. Alright. So you can just look at all these diagrams and try to understand it, I guess, but I don't think you understand it unless you're like really informed about, you know, things that are encrypted and network things, I guess. So basically we're gonna skip to the part where we download it. Basically, you have to be well, the way it works basically is you tunnel all your traffic through your peers, and it's different from Tor because it's completely anonymous in the sense that your inbound traffic is separated from your outbound traffic, so they go through different routes to get to your host or to your target, basically. So we're going to download the graphical installer. We're going to save it. Alright, it's going to take 2 minutes to do, so in the meantime I'm going to get my IRC client ready. I'm going to use IRC, which is a great command line IRC client, basically. Alright, so I'm going to download it and set it up quickly while this is downloading. IRC is Internet Relay Chat, which is the most ancient chat program protocol in existence that still is in use today, to my knowledge at least. So now we downloaded the sources. Oh wait, I was not supposed to download the sources. I'm supposed to download the binary for for Windows. So let's do that quickly. Sorry, wrong link here. We need to download the executable. My bad. So you're going to download the Windows binary if you're on Windows right here. Alright, you're going to click on this link right here, which is in the binary section. Alright, showing all downloads. See if it's done yet. No, it's not quite done downloading yet, so we're going to quickly install IRC. Alrighty, so it is in my documents, downloads. Okay, we're going to quickly install it, run. We're going to select a different installation directory. We're going to put it on the desktop in a new folder called IRC. Alright, and extract it there. And boom, you have an IRC client ready. All you have to do is quickly make a shortcut to the correct file in there, which I will show you how to do. New, you right click the desktop, you go new, shortcut, browse, and you look in that folder, which is not there, but on the desktop you go to IRC. Then you want to select IRC CMD, this one right here, the second one right there, the one that is a bat file or a batch file. So you want to click next, call it IRC or IRC command, whatever. And now we're going to quickly make sure it works. Yep, it works. So we're going to just close this. Okay. So Is it done downloading yet? Let's find out. Yes, I2P installer has finished downloading. Okay. So, let's find the file. And to install it, we're going to double click the binary. We're going to do run. We're going to select your language, English, because, you know, I don't think anyone that doesn't speak English is going to be watching this. So, alright, next. Okay, agree to the license by clicking next. Now we're going to do the default install directory. Okay, it has not been created yet, so we're going to create it. Okay, and now it's just installing the base stuff, and it's ready. That's all you have to do to install it, not to configure and use it. Let's quickly make a desktop shortcut. Okay, done. Let's close this window. To configure it and run it and use it, that is the slightly more difficult part. To start it, first of all, you want to do Start I2P, the restartable one. You want to double click that, and up will pop a. Well, you want to unblock it first of all. So quickly minimize that. You want to unblock it so it can do the proper things it needs to do, and it'll open up a debug console, and that will be used for, you know, if there's an error, you can just submit that big, huge stack trace or bunch of error messages to the developers if you need to. So that's why we're going to use the restartable one, so you can just look at the stack trace and anyways. Okay, that's debug information. Now we want to refresh this page. The network is testing. It may take a while to bootstrap the network and have the network testing be, network be okay and not testing. So we're going to quickly wait for that to happen. It's fetched router info from. Okay, so if it doesn't take short enough for you, you can just restart the entire thing. What you do is you go to I2P tunnel, refresh, right, and these are your services, basically. This is not where you restart, I guess, but these are each of the services that I2P provides. You have an HTTP proxy, you have an IRC proxy, you have an SMTP proxy, a POP3 proxy, and let's see if we have connected to the network yet. No, so we're going to quickly. No, that's the wrong button. Come on. So we're going to quickly press the restart button to see if it does it correctly this time. Alright, the router is off now, and we're going to try getting back to it. Alright, it's restarted. Alrighty. Alright, cool. It's getting the peers, as in it found enough peers to things from to get the resources that you need to basically use I2P. You're getting peers to use I2P. The way I2P works is that you have to find peers to tunnel through to basically travel through everything on the network. And once you have enough peers, I guess, I'm not entirely sure, but once you have a relay or a tunnel going, then you can start to do stuff. So I'm just going to wait and cut the rest out and wait until this happens, because this is kind of, it takes a long time sometimes. Okay, here we go actually. So now it says network OK. When this happens, when you get to the network OK part, you are completely ready to use I2P and the network that comes with it. Or you're completely ready to use I2P basically. And now I'm going to show you how to browse on the I2P network using HTTP, or basically the web browser for I2P. We're going to configure it in Firefox with a separate. We're going to use a separate browser for I2P. to basically separate the different traffic so you don't have to turn like the proxy on and off each time you want to switch networks. We're just going to use an entirely different browser to do I2P versus the regular internet. So we're going to go to Tools, Options, Advanced, and click on the Network tab, and then do Settings. Yes, that's kind of a lot. So you want to select the manual proxy configuration, and in the HTTP proxy you want to do the address 127.0.0.1 on port 4444. Alright, so this will configure your Firefox browser that we're going to use separately to a web browser for I2P. So we're going to go to www.paste.i2p2.i2p. Did I get it wrong or something? Well, at least we got onto the I2P network. The proxy is working. However, the site does not seem to be there. Did I use www incorrectly? Or anyways, it's paste. Here we go. Paste.i2p2.i2p. There's no www in it apparently. So we're going to see if we can basically well, we have access to the site. It's just going to take a little while to do everything, because I2P is known for its incredible lag, but it's the price of anonymity, basically. So yeah, this is one site on I2P, the anonymous peer-to-peer darknet, paste.i2p2.i2p, and yeah, that's how you browse. You have to find a site name that's already in the host.txt file. With I2P, you don't have a DNS server that tells you where things are. You have a text file on your local system that tells you where different domain names go to, and you need to modify that file if you want to add more things. I guess I'll show you that later. Hold on while I plug in my computer. Okay, now time for the cool part, the IRC configuration for this. So we're going to double click on IRC. Alright, we're going to type /server localhost 6668, and we have a connection. Wow, this is better than the 5 other times I've done this tutorial that I've not recorded properly. Okay, so once it connects to it, we'll get onto the I2P IRC network, which is growing quite fast actually. And if you like IRC, then come on down to IRC and waste time, I guess. Anyways, this is just a quick tutorial on how to connect to the IRC part of I2P. Okay, so I'm going to change my nick to where I'm saying. I identified myself on here, so we're going to just go to a quick channel like hatch I2P, not I3P, I2P-chat. Alright, and yes, there's going to be some lag, and here we are on the IRC channel. That is for I2P chatting off topic, basically. And yeah, it's just quite that simple, and yeah, there we go. That was a tutorial for setting up and configuring I2P, the anonymous peer-to-peer darknet written in Java. Let's cut this.